Any question?
If you have a problem and you're opening to life to show you what the solution is, and you can't see it, but it's not clear, you're not getting a solution, what do you do?
Look, the solution isn't something in your head. The solution is, transforming your system inside so that you can deal with that situation, whatever it is, without allowing that situation to take over. That's the solution. It's not some way that you logically worked out something in your brain which makes sense to you. It doesn't work that way. How it works really is, I keep repeating this over and over again, building a system inside that's strong enough to be able to live in the now, in the moment. And having a system like that enables you to deal with all the problems that arise without really understanding how you're doing it and what's going on. You just are capable of dealing with it. We're trained from the earliest times in our life, to find rational solutions to many of our problems. And, I discovered in my own life it doesn't work. What works for me and seems to be being balanced inside, being open inside, enabling myself to deal with the problem without allowing the problem to take over. And it never has been, at least in my life, some rational answer to what's going on. It's never been the case. Well, the answer to your question, Rachel, is you got to work in great depth in yourself to build a system that is centered, that's balanced, and that can deal with all the problems that arise in this kind of world that we live in. I mean, maybe the solution is that if it doesn't make sense to us, there's a real solution there. If the mind can't grasp exactly what the solution is, for God's sake, it might be the solution. And I know this is not an easy thing to understand. I've been doing this for years in my life, and it's not easy. Does anyone else have a question?
Hi, Stuart. It's Irene. I have a question. I was wondering how to use this practice to get over like a disappointment. So I had some work done at my house and I'm just like not happy it's done. And I have a hard time, I guess, letting go of something. There's expectation and, I guess this can translate to all areas.
Irene, just have patience.
Yeah, patience.
My teacher, Rudy, once told me it took you how many years to get into the condition you're in? You expect it to go away in a month or two? It takes time and patience and doing the work on yourself that transforms your inner life. And as far as I see it, you're doing really well.
Thank
I
you.
really mean that, you know, I don't expect you to be perfect. If you expect you to be perfect, you're in for a very hard time.
Thank
So just let it be. Let it just be. You're going to make mistakes. Okay. Learn from them. They're not really mistakes. They're opportunities to learn and grow. But we live in this kind of world where it's incumbent upon us to be perfect. We get that from our parents, we get it from our grandparents, being perfect. God is perfect. The rest of us are just bumble around here, learning how to get closer to perfection. And accepting our imperfections, because they're an incredible reminder that we need to grow. They're not negative. They're just a reminder we need to grow in our lives. So have patience with yourself. As I say, I see how much you've grown in just a very short time. And usually the last person who sees it is oneself.
Thank you.
Does anyone else have a question? Okay, if there are no more questions, thank you and God bless you all. I sent my book out to 2 publishers today. We'll see what's going to happen. We'll see. I hope they like it and want to publish it. It would be really wonderful. Does anyone else have a question they would like to ask? Okay, and there'll be meditation on Thursday. Looking forward to seeing you all. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Stuart.
You so much.
Bye.
Bye.
It's exciting about his book.